Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk to you about why you need to keep your PESEL updated. Right now, hold on a minute. You're probably thinking, I've been living in Poland and I've never for a second updated my PESEL, and I've been living for 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, and I've never updated my PESEL. So why would I really need to update my PESEL? Well, I hope this video will help clarify things, right? So to those who don't know, a PESEL is just a number that's similar to your ID number, right? So when you get to Poland, you get assigned to a PESEL. Actually, you have to go to a district office that is in your local area of residency, right? And then you get there, you go with your, what is it called? With your accommodation contract. You go with it, and then they assign to you a PESEL. This PESEL will be a number that's only unique to you, right? So it will contain all the information that has to deal with you. For example, I have my own PESEL, and my PESEL has information that's only mine, right? So it has information regarding to where I live, where I stay, my nationality, and all those stuff, right? But I do understand that a lot of people do not even bother updating their PESEL because really it doesn't affect our day-to-day lives. It doesn't affect your school, doesn't affect your work. Maybe. Okay. So why do you really need to update your PESEL? Well, to begin with, I do pay taxes, unfortunately. Yeah, I pay taxes. And if you pay taxes, your tax information has to be the same with the information that's provided on your PESEL. Because when your company wants to deduct the taxes, and when you get employed, right, they need to know the relevant tax offices where your tax has to be paid, if that makes sense, right? Some of these things you don't even know because most of the companies do it by themselves. But when I got employed at the company that I'm currently working at, they really asked me about the tax office, right? And at that point, I didn't know anything about that, right? Because my previous company did all of the work for me, right? So I had to go and dig deep and try to find which tax office and all that and stuff. Yeah, but that's information for a totally different video, right? So they need that information from your PESEL to be the same with the information that you provide, especially your place of residence, right? So when you change where you reside, when you change your home, your apartment, right, especially if you change to a different district, right, you need your PESEL to be updated so that your tax information can be accurate, right? The second thing is really about your residency card, right? If you are about to apply for your residency card and the accommodation contract that you provide, because they require you to provide an accommodation contract, right? These days it's now changed from what they used to do from the past. Now they're really digging deep into each and every tiny little detail that they can look at. So if you provide an accommodation contract from a different location and then your PESEL is indicating that you live at a different location, then my friend, that might start causing problems for you, right? I know a lot of people who are getting rejections just because their information is inaccurate. And wouldn't you just want to be safe? Wouldn't you want to just be on the safe side? Because imagine if you have all the documents, right? You've gone through the whole entire process, and then you just get rejected just because the information on your PESEL in their system is different from the information that you have provided, which means you will have to get a rejection, and now you have to go through the whole appealing process. And I don't think that's something that you need. So one would wonder, how do they get their PESEL updated? It's really quite simple. If you want to update your PESEL, especially after moving to a different apartment that's in a different location, then all you need to do is, first of all, you need to find out which province you are in, or which district, if I can say, which district you are in. And then in that district, there is a local district office. You need to find it. All you need to do is to just Google local district office from, and then you put the area where you live, and then it will show you the district, the address, and then you need to go to that office. When you go to the offices, you only need your new accommodation contract, and you need your PESEL as well. You need to remember it. If you don't know it by head, you need to go with the document with the PESEL, right? The document that they give you when you get the PESEL. And you also need something to identify yourself with, right? Besides the PESEL, you need, so maybe your passport if you're a foreigner, or if you have a residency card, you need to go with it. And then you go. The process is very simple. All you need to do is to fill in a form, and then they create it for you, right? They update it for you, I'm sorry, right? So that's the basic thing that you need to do. Trust me, guys, this thing might seem like something that doesn't really matter, but it may cost you where you need it the most, right? I've been applying, I'm in the process of applying for a work permit, right? Everything is going good so far, but the only thing that they wanted me to do when I got to the government offices was to update my PESEL, because they said this might really affect your decision, right? So I know there are a lot of decisions that are being made right now, and there are a lot of rejections that are coming out, especially for the residence card. Make sure you have your PESEL updated. It's very simple, the process. It doesn't even take a lot of time. All you need to do is to go with your documents, your ID, you go with your PESEL, you go, even if you don't know it, just write it. If you don't know it by head and you don't want to go with the PESEL, the paper, you just write it down somewhere, right? Because once you tell them your PESEL, and once they enter it in their system, they can really know that it's you, right? So you need your PESEL, you need your ID, and you need your accommodation contract. With those three things, you can update your PESEL, and you can have one less problem, especially when you're living here in Poland. So please, 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 just update your PESEL. Oh, thank you for the time. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.